This conference will now be recorded.
So this is a Venkat here. I'm going to give training from Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited. Okay. So in this course, we are going to learn Talend ETL tool. So along with we are going to learn database Oracle. Okay. So Snowflake also how to connect it. We will explain it. So in this course, we are going to explain online and offline training we are providing. So project explanation we are doing, interactive online offline classes, recording videos we are providing, real-time scenarios, materials, resume preparation, mock interviews, doubts and clarifications, interview questions and answers we are explaining guys in this course for regarding the talent. Okay, so what is talent? Why we need to learn talent? Anyone having idea, team? A number of technologies are there in the market. So why we need to specifically learn talent? Anyone having idea, team? Anyone having idea, team?
Yeah, it's open source. First one is, and it's provide the cloud integration, right?
Yeah,
That's
open
the
source.
major
Okay.
advantage.
Cloud integration, very good. So
Yeah,
cost
and
is very
cost
less.
effective. Cost effective.
Cost
Yeah,
is very less compared with other technology, other softwares. So if cost is less, the same thing, whichever cost is high, there also I'm doing the same work. Cost less also I'm doing the same work. So that's why customer most of the times, which is the low cost, that will preferable, right? Okay, to get the more profit. So that's why we'll purchase the software also less cost and we'll develop it for the employees who they will little bit more salary compared with other technologies. So that's why more openings are there in the market. Okay, so you will get compared with other technologies more salary along with easy to implement it, easy to implement, easy to understand, easy to develop it. Okay, so it's required graphical interface. So coding is not required. Simply drag and drop the components and develop the job. So that is the one of the benefit is available for this for learning talent ETL tool. See ETL, right? ETL means he means extract the data. So some data will give from customer, extract the data. Okay, read it. Extract means read the data. Whether maybe text file, whether maybe CSV, whether maybe different relational databases or cloud databases. We'll read the data. T means transformation. So it means we'll apply some conditions, some business rule, some conditions we will do it. So then we will store into the somewhere that is called as a load. That is called as a target. Okay, this is called as a ETL. There is a n number of ETL tools are there in the market like Talent, IBM Data Stage, Informatica. Okay, so Abinisho. So so compare with this all technologies, Talent is very good in the market. Less people aware it. So that's why less people will learn it. More openings are there. You will get the job easily on Talent. These are all well-known technologies. Already for the past 10 years, 15 years, it is running these technologies. Okay, this is a new technology. So that's why most of the people less cost, right? That's why customer will preferable. So openings are more. You will get the job easily. Okay, so that's why we need to learn Talent ETL tool. Okay. So in this course, we are going to cover some content. Let me show you this. This is the content we are going to cover it. I'm going to provide the talent softwares along with how to install it. So along with the data warehousing and the ETL concept we are explaining, along with Oracle we are covering it. Okay, we'll take some special classes and we'll conduct it Saturday. So Oracle some classes. So along with the talent, what are the required to get the job? Talent components we are covering in institute. So along with we are covering how to connect the Oracle and the Redshift, Aurora database and Snowflake. So along with we are providing the project explanation, mock interviews, real-time scenarios, how to schedule the job. Okay. So this and all we are covering in my course. Okay. The course duration is 45 days. Okay. So Saturday we'll conduct classes from Monday to Friday. Saturday sometimes we'll take the classes. Saturday we'll take some special classes. So that's why. So this is the 45 days. It means 30 to 35 working days. That's it. Because if we are not calculating Saturday, Sunday, right? That's why 30 to 35 working days is required to finish your course. Okay. So the class timings morning daily 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. IST. Okay. So the course fees is 15,000 for everyone. You can pay three installment after demo if you are interested. You can pay three installments. So 5,000 first installment, that is registration. Second, after 10 days you can pay the remaining 5,000. After 10 days you can pay the 5,000. We are making the three installments. No need to pay entire attendance. If you're satisfying only, if you're interested only. Okay. So now let me take some example and let me explain it. Okay. So assume that guys, I have my customer will give the data. We need to understand the data. Customer will ask the some required format. That format only we need to load it. How to load it, we'll see now. Okay. So let me go for the some of the source. Okay. So let me this one 18th January, right? Okay. So I'm opening this file. It's having some source set of data. Let me open one of the file. It's having some customer data. Okay, it's not there. Let me prepare it. I have, so let me already existing one. Let me take it. So assume that srcmp file is there. It's having some data. Okay. So it's having, this is the text file. This is the text file. It's having employee number and employee name and job and salary, DEPT number. So it's having 101, name is Venkat, job is SSC, salary is 2000, DEPT number 10. Okay, this is the text file. I want to read this text file. Okay, I want to separate two files. Two files, guys. One file I want to load only whose DEPT number 10. That records I want to load it. Another file I want to load other than the DEPT number 10 records. Other than DEPT number 10 records. Okay. So how to load it? This is a scenario. My customer is given one text file. I have to read this text file. I want to generate the two text files. One text file with DEPT number 10 record. Another text file with other than the other than DEPT number 10 records. Okay. So how to load it, we'll see now. So now can somebody tell me how many records are there in this file team? Is it 10 or 11, 9? Can somebody tell me guys? Am I audible team?
Nine.
9 records.
Nine. Nine
9
records.
record. Because the first record is a column name, header, right? That is the schema. Employee number, employee name, job, salary, DPT number. So this is the employee number to employee name and employee name to job, job to salary, salary to DPT number. Something is separator, right? What is the separator here, team? What is the
Comma.
separator?
Comma.
Comma. It is a comma delimited text file. Now first record is the header. That is the schema. 9 records are there, right? So DPT number 10, how many records are there, team?
Nine records,
Two.
sir.
DPT number 10. How many records are there? 2 records. See, when I see here DPT number 10. Here also DPT number 10. So those records only I want to load into the one file, right? So I want to load DPT number 10 records. This is the one record. So another record. This is the DPT number 10. I want to load it. The remaining record, other than the DPT number records, I want to generate another text file. So let me remove DPT number 10. The remaining records, it will be there in the second output file, right? So how to implement in the Talend, we'll see, guys. Okay. So this is a text file, right? I want to read the text file in Talend. There is some components. T file input delimited by using the T file input delimited component. We can call as a component. Okay. So just we need to learn it. What is this components? We have some components, right, in the sheet. So what these components it will do? What is the usage of these components? And we need to learn it. That's it, guys. Okay. So this is the one of the component is there, T file input delimited component. By using the T file input delimited component, I can read the text file. I can read the text file and CSV file. Okay. So now it is a text file, right? So that's why I'm using the T file input delimiter. So I want to generate the one more text file right here. What is the, so which component we have to use means we have to use T file output delimiter. So I have to generate one more text file, right? We have to use T file output delimited 2. Okay. So now between I want to separate the two files, right? So DEPT number 10 record. It means some condition, right? This is some logic. Some logic I am writing, right? For to write the some logic, we have to use some component T filter row component. By using that T filter row component, I can separate the two files and I can write the some conditions. Okay. So how to do in the Talend? Now let me show it. I will explain, guys, how to install software. You no need to worry about. So let me go for a first. There is a job design, guys. So in the job design, right click the job design, create a job. Provide the job name. For example, T filter row example 1. Click and finish. It will open the designer workspace. There we can develop the Talend jobs. What is the job? What is the usage and all we'll discuss in the regular classes. As for now, demo, right? Just I'm covering the basic. Now I want to read the text file, right? As we discussed earlier, we have to use the T file input delimiter. Let me keep the cursor here. So in the file section in the palette, so there is the input component. So here it is available, T file input delimiter. Okay, it is there, right? Let me drag this T file input delimited into the my designer workspace. So now I have to generate the two output files, right? So I have to take the T file output delimited 2 times. T file output delimited we have to take 2 times. How to take it? So we need to go for the output section. So there is a T file output delimiter is there. Let me drag the 2 times. Okay. Now between, see, this is a long try. So coming, palette and checking. So let me explain shortcut method. How to take this component. Okay. So let me remove it. I'm removing here. So I know how I have to take the T file input delimiter, keep the cursor here, type the T file input delimiter. Now I want to generate the text file, right? We have to use the T file out, keep the type it. T file output delimiter. How many times I have to take them? 2 times. Because of I have to generate the two output files. Now, between I want to filter the data, right? I want to write this some condition. Here DEPT number 10 equal to 10. So here equal to 10. For here DEPT number not equal to 10, right? So for that case, we have to use component called tFilterRow, right? We have discussed it, tFilterRow. How to take this component? We have to keep the cursor here, tFilterRow component. We have to use the tFilterRow component. Now I have to give the links. So this is the source, this is the target, right? I need to propagate the data. I want to load the data means we have to give the mapping link, row and main, row and main, row and filter. So here, so I'm valid data I'm loading into the target, invalid data I want reject it. So in the tFilter row there is a reject link is there. I'm giving the reject link. The data it will be rejected. Now, so double click the T file input delimiter. So where the source file is available, Tim? So it is available. So here, right? So it is available here in the source folder in the 2023 year in the Nandini software folder, right? So we need to browse this path. So how to browse it? So let me, there is a 3 dots are there. Let me browse that one. Now let me go for the documents, Nandini software solutions. So let me go for 2022 year in the batch. So source folder. Let me make as a select the src emp file, right? src emp file. Let me open it. Now, what is the separator in this file, Tim? What is the delimiter in this file? Comma. So here I need to make as a comma. Field separator I have to make as a comma. As per the source file, I have to make as a comma. Now, is there any header record? First record is a data or column names, Tim? Can somebody tell me? First record is the data or column names? First record is the data or column names? Can somebody tell me?
Column names.
So that's why I need to make as a here header, right? First record is the column names means header one record. Because of my here first row is the header, one row is the header. So that's why I need to pass header is one here. Now let me go for edit schema. So let me column names I want, right? So what are the column names are there? First column name employee number. Let me copy this employee number, add the plus symbol, paste it. So employee number. So when I see the what is the values are there, it's a like number or characters. When I see one or two records, it is coming for characters or numbers. Some records. It is coming from numbers. So numbers means we have to use there is a some data type integer data type. It is a integer data type. So we need to provide some length. Let me provide some length. Now, what is the next column, Team? So there is a employee name. Let me copy this employee name, add the plus symbol, employee name column. It is a string data type. So when I see here, it is a some characters. Characters means in the talent, we have to use string data type. Let me give some length, 255. Okay. So now, what is the next column? Job column. Let me copy the job column, add the plus symbol, paste it. So let me, I'm giving some length, 50. Okay. Give random length as per now. Okay. In the real time, how to use it, I will cover in the regular classes. So let me go for the salary. In the salary is the, what is the data type, Tim? Can somebody tell me? Is it numbers or is it string? Salary, what is the data type, Tim? Numbers.
Integer.
Numbers means we have to use integer data type. Very good. So now let me go for the DEPT number. So what is the DEPT number? Data type, Tim. So when I see the source, some observe 2 to 3 records, some records. Is it coming? Numbers, right? So we need to use Numbers means integer data type. Let me give some length. See how many characters? 1, 2 length. Length is 2, right? So approximately I am giving 5 here. Okay. Future maybe it will come more length. So that's why I am giving. So now I have to add the columns and click on OK. Click on yes. Now double click the T filter row component. What is the condition, team? What is the condition? My customer said, what is my condition? DEPT number equal to 10, right? So let me, so there is a plus symbol. In the condition section, there is a plus symbol. So there is a DEPT number column equal to value 10. Equal to 10. So now I have to save somewhere, right? In the output file, I have to generate in the target section. In the target section, I have to generate it. Output 1.txt. So let me browse, double click the T file output delimiter. Nandini Software Solutions in the 2023 year batch. Okay. So in the target section, output 1.txt. Output 1.txt. So I want field separator, comma. Let me change it to comma. So there is a column names, right? My source is coming column names. These are the column names. Same I want in the my output means. So let me use the include header option. Use the include header option. Now, so I want to save another file, right? Rejected data. Other than that, DEPT number 20 record. So let me go for that, browse that path. So let me give the output to reject. Output to reject. In the target folder, output 2 dot reject data dot txt. Okay. Now I want field separator, comma. There is a, let me change here, field separator, comma. So there is a include header. Let me make as a include header box, checkbox. Okay. So now let me go for file and save the job. Now I have defined all the properties. Now I want to see the output files. Means we need to execute the process, right? How to execute the process means there is a run tab, there is a run button, click the run button. My job is running now. So my job is running. Okay. So my source, when I see my source, how many records are there, team, here? 9 records. My output, how many records are going? First output, 2 records. That is a bad record. Rejected data, how many records are going, team? 7 records. Okay. So let me open the outputs in the target section. Output 1 is the, what is the value I should see, team? When I open this, I should see the DEPT number 10 records. Output 2, what is the data I have to see, team? Rejected data, right? So it is, see, other than the DEPT number 10 records, I can see it. Other than the DEPT number 10 records, I can see it. Okay. So this is the way to develop the job. Okay. So what is the requirement, guys? Customer is given one text file. I have to read this text file. Okay. Now I want to generate the 2 output text files. One output file, I want to see DEPT number 10 records. Other output, I want to see other than the DEPT number 10 records. Right? So for that case, I want to read the text file means what I have to use, team? T file input delimiter. I want to generate the another text, one text file means we have to use T file output delimiter. Another text file means we have to use T file output delimiter. So between I want to write the some condition, T filter row component. Now my requirement is I want to read the data from the text file. I want to load. So DEPT number 20. I don't want to load any all the records. So I want to read this file. I want to load DEPT number 20. How many records are there, team? How many records are there? DEPT number 20, team?
4, sir.
4.
4. How to develop it, we'll see now. My requirement is there is a one text file. I want to read this text file. I want to load only one file. I don't want to load two files. I want to load only DEPT number 20 records. Okay. So that is a text file I have to generate it. Okay. That is for reading the text file, we have to use tfile input delimited component. I want to load the text file, right? Generate the text file. New file I want to generate it. For that case, we have to use t file output delimited. So between, I want to write the some condition, DEPT number 20 condition. What I have to do, Tim? I have to use which component I have to use, Tim? T filter row component. Okay, how to do in the Talend we'll see. Okay, freshly one more time. Okay, so now, so let me save as the job. Example 2, T filter row example 2. Click and finish. Click and finish. So I don't want a second output. I want only one output, right? So I want output 2 dot text file. So double click the source. I have already defined the properties. Double click the T filter row. So what is the condition I have to write, Tim, here? DEPT number. What I have to write, Tim? Is it 10,
20.
20?
20, 20.
Oh, 20. Let me go for, I want to generate the different file, different output file. Output 2.txt. Output 2.txt. Okay, let me save the job. So I want to execute the process now. I want to see the output, right? I want to watch the output, right? So go for run tab. There is a run button. Let me run it. See, my source having how many records here? 9 records. My target, how many records are loading, Team? Here. How many records here? 4 rows. So let me open the output to open in the Notepad++. So what are the softwares is required to install it? I will cover, guys. Okay, within 1 or 2 days. Okay, so see, when I see the output, whether I'm getting only DPT number 10 records or other different records I'm getting. I'm getting only DPT number 20 records. So my condition is correct. My data also getting the correct. So whatever I have developed, it is correct. Now my different scenario, guys. Let me explain it. So I want to read this file. So I want to load into my target DEPT number 20 only. But along with, I want to load only whose salary equal to 6,000 or 3,000 or 7,000. So now I want to load whose salary equal to 7,000. That record I want to load it. So DPT number 20 and, right? They're telling and condition. DPT number 20 and salary equal to 7,000. Okay, and condition means the first condition should be true, second condition also should be true, then only it will load the data. So when I coming to the my output section, so DEPT number 20, here salary is 3,000. Whether this record it will load or not, Tim, in the output section, whether this record it will load or not, can somebody tell me? DEPT number 20, here salary is 3,000, but my condition is salary equal to 7,000. Whether this record it will load or not, Tim? First record? Can
No,
somebody tell me? No. Why? Why it will not load?
3,000. Because the salary is 3,000.
Salary is different. I want to see the salary value 7,000, but it is there in the 3,000. That's why it will not load this record. Very good. What about this record, Tim? DPT number 20. This is true condition. Okay. But this condition, what is the value, Tim? Value which is coming 6,000. Whether it is true condition or false condition, it is false condition. So that's why I want to see the both conditions are true. But one condition is true, one condition is false. That's why this record also it will not load it. But when I coming to here, so salary is 7,000. That is the true condition. So DEPT number equal to 20. That is also true condition. So this record it will load or not, team? It will load it because of both conditions are true, right? Well, so here salary is a false condition because of 7,000 is not there. So this is a DEPT number condition true. Can somebody tell me whether this record it will load or not? It will load or not? This last record?
No, sir.
No, because of my salary condition is the false condition. That's why it will not load into the target. So how many records you can see in the output? Only one record I have to see it. How to implement this scenario we'll see. My requirement is there is a one text file. I want to read the text file. I want to generate the one output file. That is the text file only. When I want to filter the data, so I want to write the condition DEPT number equal to 20 and salary equal to 7,000. Okay, how to implement it? Let me see. So let me save as the job. Example 3. Click on finish. So double click the T filter row. One condition I have already written DEPT number equal to 20. What is the other condition, team? Add the plus symbol. What is the other condition, team? Salary. What is the salary equals to what is the value, team? Online?
7,000.
7,000.
7,000.
So now I want to generate the output file 3 here. Output 3. Okay. So I have changed the name here. So now let me save the job, file and save the job. So let me run the job. So my source having how many records, team? 9 records. My target how many loading? 1 record. Okay. So let me open output 3 file. So I can see only DEPT number 20 and salary equal to 5,000. Okay. So is it clear, team? Is this scenario is clear, everybody? Now let me explain one more scenario. So assume that I want to use the OR condition here. Here OR condition. There is a logical operator OR condition. Okay. So now my scenario is let me take the source. Please observe carefully, team. I want to read this file. I want to read this file. I want to load. I want to load DEPT number 20 R salary equal to 7,000. Okay. So whether R means any one condition is true, either any one condition is true, one condition true, load the data. True, load the data. Okay, if you are writing two conditions, if any one condition is true, load the data. So now see, so my output, okay. So this is a DEPT number 10. So my condition is true or false, team? My condition is true or false? This is a
False,
true
sir.
condition. False condition means whether this record it will load or not.
No.
No. So here DEPT number 20. My condition is true, right? So this salary condition is true or false, team?
False.
False. But whether this record it will load or not, tell me.
Yes.
It will load or not, team?
Yes, it will roll.
Why? Why it will load, team?
Because DAPT
What are
number
the
is
conditions
20.
matching?
Because of
One condition
there
is
is
true.
one condition is true, other condition is false, also load it. That's why this record it will load into the target. What about this record, team? This is the DPT number, true or false condition? False condition. What about this salary condition, team? False condition. Both are false. Both are false means that record it will not load into the target. So let me remove this. What about the below condition, team? This is also false condition. This is also false condition. It will not load into target. Let me remove this. Can somebody tell me what about this record? It will load or not? Is the DEPT number true condition? But here salary condition is false condition. So this record it will load into the target or not?
Yes,
It
it
will
will
load.
load, sir.
It will load because of one other condition is true. Very good. So what about this record team? What about this record?
No, no, both
Because
conditions got failed, right?
both conditions are false. That's why this record it will not load it. So what about this record? Both conditions are true, right? Even though it will load it. Because of all conditions are true, any one condition is true. So it will load the data. So that's why this record also it will load it. What about this record team? What about this record?
No, sir. No, no, it won't get load.
It will not load because of both conditions are false. What about this record team? Here false condition, here true condition.
It will
So
load.
whether it will load it. Very good. How many records are loading team?
4.
4 records. So how to do in the talent? So let me go for the filter. Here we need to change instead of and I have to change or operator, logical operator. Or means if any one condition is to load the data. I want to generate the output file 4. So let me save the job. So I want to execute the job, run. There is a run button. There is a let me run it in the run tab. So my source having 9 records. My target is loading 4 records. Right? So let me go for my output section. Output 4. Okay. So DPT number 20 all or salary equal to 7,000 records. See why I am getting 3,000 here? Because of other condition. DPT number condition is true. That's why it is loading the data. That's why it is loading the data. Okay. Is it clear team? So I want to read the text file. Can somebody tell me? I want to read the text file. Which component I have to use team? We have to use T file input delimited. Component. We can call as a components in Talend. I want to write the some condition. I have to write the some condition. What is the component I have to use team? T filter row component. So I want to generate the text file. I want to generate the text file. Which component I have to use team? P file output delimited. See, reading ETL, right? ETL. E means read it, extract it. That is called as a input. Load means target, loading somewhere, generating something. T means some conditions, some transformations, some conditions I want to write it. So that is called as a T. Okay, full details will cover in the regular classes. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, regular classes, guys. From tomorrow onwards, we have both same timing 8:30 a.m. IST to 9:30 a.m. IST Indian timing morning batch. Okay, tomorrow onwards, 19th January 2023. Regular classes. If you are interested, 9538160185, my WhatsApp number. Okay, my phone number. You can call at any time. Okay, between 10:30 to night 8 p.m. Anytime you can call it. Okay. So if you're interested, make a enrollment. This is for everybody, same guys. I am sure that I will cover some real-time scenarios. So we have prepared some document, guys. These documents are very useful. So let me show you. So there is some predefined documents. You don't need to write down notes also. So whatever I have covered today, it is already I have prepared some documents. with clear steps. Okay, what is my source? What is my target? I want it. Okay, so how to develop the job with with the screenshot. With the screenshot I have attached. See what is tFilterRow it will do. What is the source? What is my target? Okay, with the design screenshot, with the steps. Okay, so all the documents I have prepared along with real-time scenarios also documents we have prepared it real-time scenarios. There is around 10 to 11 documents are there. This is also with clear steps. Okay, so you can understand it what it will do the job and all with clear steps along with interview questions and answers. Along with interview questions and answers documents we have prepared it. Okay, with having clear steps. Okay, so along with uh, database questions we are covering. Database along with the project explanation we are doing it. Okay, project explanation we are doing it. Okay, real time project. Okay, so if any questions anytime you can connect it, guys. Okay, thank you so much. I'm stopping here. From tomorrow onwards we'll continue, guys. Okay, any questions?